This idea of union with God isn't just reserved for religious scholars or mystics. It's something that touches all of us, whether we're deeply spiritual or just curious about life's bigger questions. What does union with God mean? Is it just a beautiful idea, something we aspire to, but can never quite reach? Or is it something more, something real that we can actually experience in our daily lives? When we talk about union with God, we're exploring a connection so deep and profound that it transcends our usual understanding of faith. It's about feeling completely in sync with the divine, a merging of our soul with God's presence. For some, this might sound abstract or even impossible. But throughout history, countless people, mystics, saints, and ordinary individuals have shared experiences that suggest this union isn't just a metaphor. It's a living reality that can be felt and lived. Is it a metaphor or reality? Many of us may think of union with God as a poetic way of describing a deep connection. And in some ways, it is. It's a metaphor that helps us understand the closeness we seek with the divine. But for others, this union goes beyond metaphor. It becomes a tangible experience, something that transforms their lives in profound ways. Imagine a moment of total peace, where you feel completely at one with everything around you. No worries, no fears, just a deep, abiding sense of love and connection. That's what union with God can feel like. It's not just a concept, it's something you live and breathe. But how do we approach this idea in our own lives? How do we move from seeing union with God as a metaphor to experiencing it as a reality? It starts with intention. By setting an intention to connect with God or the divine, we open ourselves up to the possibility of union. This can be done through prayer, meditation, contemplation, or even moments of silence. It's about creating space in our hearts and minds to feel that divine presence. Now, let's talk about how this union with God can impact personal development. You might be wondering, how does feeling connected to God help me grow as a person? The answer lies in the transformative power of this experience. When we feel united with God, we tap into a source of wisdom, love, and peace that's greater than ourselves. This connection brings clarity and perspective, helping us to see our lives in a new light. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable become opportunities for growth. Fears that held us back lose their power. This sense of union also encourages us to develop virtues like compassion, patience, and humility. When we're connected to God, we naturally want to reflect that divine love in our own lives. We become more kind, more understanding, and more willing to forgive. In essence, we become better versions of ourselves. And it doesn't stop there. This union with God can also give us a sense of purpose. When we feel connected to something greater than ourselves, we're more likely to pursue goals that align with that higher purpose. We start to live more intentionally, focusing on what truly matters rather than getting caught up in the trivialities of life. Of course, the journey toward union with God isn't without its challenges. There may be times when we doubt whether this union is even possible. Life's distractions, stresses, and struggles can pull us away from that divine connection. But here's the thing, doubts and struggles are part of the process. They're not signs that we've failed, they're opportunities to deepen our faith and commitment. When we face these challenges, we can choose to persevere, trusting that God is with us every step of the way. And remember, you don't have to walk this path alone. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community can make a huge difference. Whether it's a spiritual group, a religious community, or even a few close friends who share your values, having others to walk with you can encourage and inspire you on your journey. If you're curious about this journey to explore how being in union with God can help your development, I encourage you to take that first step. Set an intention to seek that union and see where it leads you. Whether you experience it as a deep feeling of peace or a gradual unfolding of purpose, union with God is a journey worth taking. Until next time, keep daring, keep acting, and keep thriving.